Okay, guys. So this is a checklist and student work based off the lesson on inequalities that I taught with my sixth grade students during math class. It is based on the unit of integers and rational numbers. So, with just a quick little introduction about the lesson, in group, students had to create a word problem that is based on a real world scenario, and also obviously based on inequalities. And they had to pretty much create this word problem with their group and then write it down on a piece of chart paper so that we could conduct a carousel activity with the class. And what that is students go around the classroom and they go to each group and they try to solve the word problem that group created. So the standard that went with that lesson was the Common Core standard for the number system, um, sixth grade mathematics, and I chose the standard number 8 under the sixth grade number system, and that was for solving real world and mathematical problems involving rational numbers. So the checklist that I used for the assignment is on the left side, as you can see right here. So students would put their name, date, group number, and then they would follow numbers 1, 2, should say at 3 and a 4 here. I apologize for that. And they would just check off as they went. So the first criteria would be to choose two rational numbers to work with, and then choose a real world scenario that has to be realistic, and they have to be descriptive, such as the names of people that they're choosing, and what is happening, the location, and so forth. And they would have to also check their spelling and check for spelling and any grammatical errors, and also make sure that the problem is obviously solvable, meaning anyone should be able to pick up that word problem and understand it and solve it using the symbols for inequalities. So here is the student work that I have. The student's name is obviously blocked out, the last name, but the first name is Alicia, and she was in group 2. And these are the rational numbers that she chose. Here's her word problem that she created with her group, and she pretty much solved it right there. So if I were to sit down with the student and give her some feedback on the assignment that she worked on with her group, I would first go to the checklist and say you did choose two appropriate rational numbers. These are two rational numbers, and they are a perfect example for this problem. Also, they chose a real world scenario that is realistic. They use names, and they chose to go with bags of Skittles as as a as their problem. It's short, it's simple, and to the point. Um, the next thing that I would talk to her about would be checking for spelling and grammatical errors, and I can see that she did edit her word problem because she added the word each between Lucy and bought. So I would talk to her about that. But also, I would just quickly point out that, it's not me and Lucy, it's Lucy and I each bought a bag of Skittles. Um, and then finally, I would talk about her problem being solvable. Um, and she showed that 7/9 is greater than 1/3 in this portion of her work, using the correct symbol, which is the symbol greater than. So anyone else that picks up this problem should be able to find the same answer. Again, it's easy to read and easy to understand, and that is the feedback that I will provide to the student. So, yep, thank you for listening.